Hello, this is Josh, your friendly neighborhood hillbilly mechanic, and I'm coming to you with a video today that is not about auto mechanics. A friend of mine, Rachel McCall, just recently acquired an electric guitar, and I asked her, when you want to jam sometime? She said she didn't know how to play. And I said, well, you could look around on the internet for some lessons. And I got to looking around on the internet, and there are no real good lessons for beginners. So Rachel, this video is for you. Now, this is going to look odd. This is my electric guitar. We can get it all in. And it's going to look weird because it looks backwards. But the thing is I'm left-handed, so instead of thinking about it as being backwards, think about it like you're looking in a mirror. The only difference is, instead of seeing your beautiful self, you get to see a big ugly hillbilly. Now, keeping it as basic as possible, some of the things that I didn't learn when I first started playing back in 1970 were the guitar itself. I didn't learn really anything about it except it just had strings and it looked cool and I wanted to know how to play it. So this lesson is going to be super basic. We're going to start out by getting to know your guitar. Okay? Now, think of your guitar like a human being. And what I mean by that is what sits at the top of a human being. The head. Well, this here is the head of your guitar. As you can see, this is a Fender Stratocaster. But now, keep in mind that there are some exotic guitars out there, like a Steinberger Spirit and some other exotics that don't have heads. They're kind of weird looking, but they do sound cool. Next step, what comes right below the head? Unless you're the legendary Ronnie Coleman or my friend Travis Gardner, whose necks have been eaten by trapezius muscles. And please don't beat me up, Travis. I'm just using you as an example. The neck comes next. This here, from here to here, is the neck. You've got the head, then the neck. All right, what sits right below the neck of a human being? The torso, or the body. This here is the body. Now, a little more detail. What you see on the head, these silver things here, these posts that stick up, are the tuning keys. If you'll notice, one end of the string goes through here. It's kind of hard to see. There's some holes in there that the string goes through, and you wind them up, and it keeps the guitar in tune. Now on the neck, if you see these silver things, these are called frets. And what happens is when you just strum the guitar, this one is tuned to an open E tuning. We'll get into that later. But the frets change the sound. I know you can't hardly hear it because it's an electric and it's unplugged. But these silver things are the frets. And then you have the little dot inlays kind of as guides to show you where the notes are. Now on the body is where it gets really interesting. You have these things, which are called pickups. And the cool thing is, they're magnetic. These little silver poles here, they're actually magnets. And that's how the electric guitar works. These pickups have coils in them. They coil copper wire around them. And these magnets actually pick up vibrations and send it through the electronics out through the output jack. Some people say input, it's kind of an output jack. This here if you can see it, is the selector switch. Now on my guitar and Rachel's guitar, if I remember correctly, all the way in this position is this pickup only. This position is these two pickups. This position on this guitar is these two pickups. This position are these two, and the bottom position is this one. You also have, on this guitar, kind of like Rachel's, you have a volume knob and two tone knobs. Then you also have the bridge. Now up here on the neck, and this is kind of important, you actually have a nut. Everybody got a nut, right? You got a nut and the bridge. They work in conjunction together. If you flip the guitar over, you'll see little bitty holes up in here. And that's what happens is you take a string, feed it through the hole, bring it out through the hole and across what's called the saddle of the bridge, up through here, onto the nut, into the tuning key. And that's about all there is for this first lesson. Hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all have a good day. Shameless plug and shameless plug too. Y'all be good.